And welcome back to the Rockville campus of Montgomery College in Rockville, Maryland. We're at halftime where our score, the Montgomery College Rockville Knights 2 and the Allegany Trojans nothing. And Michael Brown back alongside my partner Sean Kobrin. Sean, a very dominating first half for Montgomery College.
Absolutely. You have to be really happy if you're Coach Nakamura. Offensive domination, lots of runs up the field, and really executing when they get the ball near the net. Really missed on the first shot up close, but then got the next two in there.
Well, it was constant pressure also throughout that first half. I mean, they just really dominated. Most of the play took place in Rockville's offensive half of the field.
And then when it got to the defensive half, the action was over before it even began. Runouts were stopped. The back four for Rockville is playing a perfect game so far.
Oh, they really are. Castillo back there is playing great. P-Folk has been dominant. El Radi has been strong defensively. They really have just shut everything off.
Yeah, absolutely. You really can't say enough about the effort for Rockville, and it looks like poor Allegany is running to a buzzsaw. The interesting thing will be if they can keep up this pace in the second half, because Allegany is an excellent program. Are they going to be able to come out and get some offensive punch themselves?
All right, now we want to look at the first goal of the game, and this is by Elvis Hernandez, number 2. Again, his brother played last year for Rockville, and here he goes. And he heads it right in there as a beauty.
And just great force behind the header. He missed a chip shot early in the game, and he didn't want to miss that one. Made up for it big time, putting Rockville on for their first goal.
And that was an excellent assist there by Matt Castillo. He
Absolutely.
Put the ball right where Hernandez had to have it.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick look at some of our stats. And, again, that tells the story of Rockville's dominance.
I mean, 0 shots. One of our keys to the game was whether the spider would be tested or not. Well, he's barely handled the ball, only players passing the ball right back to him.
And the corners, the fouls, and again, of course, the 2 goals there. And Amuzi, we see that name down there at the bottom. He has one of the goals. He was also probably the most dominant player in the first half for Rockville.
Absolutely. Just a physical presence up front, just willing the ball through to people and getting the ball in the net, near the net, setting up teammates. I mean, he was all over the place and just a one-man force.
Very, very impressive player. So we are almost ready for the start of the second half. But before we get to the second half of action, we have a special interview coming up with the new athletic director at Montgomery College Rockville. We'll be right back with that after a quick break.